man, who you? If they get the verses to happen, which I know if they get it to happen, I'm checking in. That's gonna be one I'm gonna give my attention to.
Yeah.
Just based on what you know from both of them right now.
Woo.
Who you think taking the night? Hip hop gonna win regardless.
Yeah.
Hip hop gonna win regardless.
Man, it's gonna be close, but I probably have to get that edge to Scarface, man. You know what I mean? Because like, if we just talking about song versus song, not like, you know, how many singles it sold, or you know how many copies it sold, or whatever. Just like Face playing song,
solo versus solo.
Yeah, Face playing song, Cube playing song. Like, ooh, I like both of them, but like, I'll probably give a lot of the edge to Face. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what? Face came up with an idea. He was like, I'm not gonna lie. If I do it,
mm-hmm.
I would want to do it to where we not necessarily just sit up there going, yeah, we can do it. But he says, for me to show how much of a fan I am of Cube, I'm gonna get Cube's. I'm gonna get my best 10 Cube songs.
He gonna pick them.
Face gonna pick them.
I like that.
And I'm gonna rap our Cube songs.
Oh, okay.
And Cube gonna get my best songs, and he should rap out my songs.
Oh, okay.
That's a
nice twist
to show who's a fan of.
Yeah.
You know,
that's a nice twist.
And when he said that, that's when I was like, man, I don't know if Cube know
Face songs like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure Face knows his Cube stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think Face a little bit more of a music head than Cube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cube like doing it, but
Cube
that's what I was like.
So many highs.
Like I said, that's a twist. But I was like, yeah, if he do that,
it's close though. It's close.
Yeah,
it's real.
I said that'll be close, man. I couldn't. But to me, like I said, if it's just solo for solo, I gotta go. Oh man, it's Cube has some jams though, bro.
He did.
That man, that'll be an interesting, bro. That'll be an interesting. Yeah, I don't know, bro.
I'll be tuned in, bro. Like you said,
because Cube,
I'll watch it.
I think what Face will get the edge. Because I don't think Cube never did a song with Pac. Did he do a song with Pac?
I don't remember them two being on no song together.
I know he did a song with. I think he did. Besides the NWA, did he do a song with Dre? Yeah. I don't think so either. That's what I'm saying, and I think that's what Scarface will get the edge over there when he get the smile with Pac.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's definitely the ace of spades in the hole for him. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Song, a song.
He winning
that song with Pac.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna give him the edge.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, even let's just say no Vaseline. You know what I'm saying? If we just gonna go Cube, I still got smile over that. You know what I mean? Yeah. So you're right. I like the one with Jay-Z too. You know what I mean? Like, we just gonna keep it up, you know?
Yeah.
So I would love to see it though, man. I love to see it.
I told him, man, I hope y'all get it. I hope y'all get it all squared away.
They make that happen.
I hope they get it all squared away. Yeah. I would like to see that Ice Cube versus Scarface.
Yeah.
That's something I want to see, man.
Yeah.
That definitely something I want to see. Well, with that, man, we're gonna jump into let's move right along. Let's jump into this Richard Sherman business, man.
Oh man.
Okay. We're gonna look at a few things.
Okay.
Richard Sherman, from what I know, from what his wife said, first of all, I guess they was trying to call him a girlfriend or whatever like that, and she came out and she publicly spoke and she was like, let's keep it real. Me and Richard are still married.
Okay.
Richard is a free agent. He got cut from 49ers.
That's right. Yep.
This is why I think it spins from being cut.
Okay.
I think this is being cut is the start of his issues. Because think about it. I can't say what happened in their personal life, but we really didn't have an incident from Richard Sherman.
Never.
Public wise.
Yeah. Never heard nothing.
Never heard anything from him. You know, he was always in good spirits.
Yeah.
But he's been cut. Now, I tell people all the time when you're in professional sports, there's a big difference between the words cut, retired, and active.
Yeah.
That's a big difference.
It is.
Those words hold different weight.
Yeah, it do.
You know.
And especially to a player
of his caliber.
Yes.
Of Richard Sherman. Yeah. Now, I'm not going to talk all his statistical numbers because they you know, every time you hear something with a sports figure and they celebrate it, they're going to run down all the statistical numbers.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to talk about it. Why? Because it doesn't mean nothing. And I'm going to tell you why. His numbers don't mean nothing. Because yesterday or 2 days ago, before this thing happened, nobody was sitting here talking about Richard Sherman's statistical numbers.
That's true.
They wasn't talking about Super Bowls and Pro Bowls, and they weren't talking about that. So that lets you know it really don't mean nothing.
Yeah, nobody wasn't talking about it. You're right.
Not to negate his achievements, but they were it wasn't like they were just talking about it like he was just another football player.
Before you said he was a free agent, I could swear somebody. I thought somebody had signed him, but
see, that's why I thought his name came in the in the headlines because I thought he had finally got picked up.
Okay.
You know, and like I said, you know,
wow,
you're cut.
Yeah.
Think about it. And this is where young brothers need to really make sure their mental make sure their mental capacity is right. When y'all have these type of blessings, y'all become a sports league player.
Yep.
You're so used to being the man.
Yep.
You've been the man most likely through high school because that's how you got to college. You've been the man in your college because that's how you got to the NFL.
You got to the league. Yep.
You came to the league. You was on one of the best defenses since the Baltimore defense.
Yep.
Y'all was Super Bowl champions. You know, you was arguably your whole career playing up until this point, top 5 cornerback.
Yep. Yep.
You've been always a prime player.
Yes.
And now you at the part of your tenure where you're getting cut now.
Yeah.
It hits different.
Yeah, it do.
Whether it could be because you had injury issues or not, or you just wasn't producing as they thought, or you just getting older.
All the time, man. Come for us all.
All the time, come for us all. You've been cut.
Yep.
And a lot of people cannot handle when they start to see the spotlight fade.
Yeah.
When they start to fade the black, they cannot handle it. They cannot handle it.
Yeah.
Because I've talked to many people that I know who've been to the NFL.
Okay.
And they tell you, man, my confidence dropped from being an active player to being cut.
Wow.
My confidence dropped as a person. And you hear it in a lot of sports players' voices when they have to retire and they feel like they got more to give.
Yeah.
It's not there. The confidence not there no more.
Yeah.
They got to figure out what to do now.
What to do next, yep.
What to do next. They went from being a man to being a retired player. You no longer in the light.
Forcibly
you no longer
retired
in the stadium. Huh?
You retire by force, especially when you get cut.
Most of them you forcibly retire.
Yep.
You get cut, that's pretty much like a forcible retire.
Damn.
You no longer in the spotlight. You ain't even on nobody's charts. You're not hearing your name on the news no more.
Damn, yeah.
You know, your name is not in the discussion of who's the highest bidder, who wants you.
Yeah.
And trust me, not talking about a Richard Sherman because Richard Sherman is a married man.
Yeah.
But to these dudes who are not married, when you was active in the field, in the play field around them ladies, when you was active, when they know you was still around the money, you was here. The moment you got cut or the moment you retire, you are removed from the attention of a lot of people's minds.
True.
When you're no longer active.
It's true.
Why? Because coming with you, getting into them stadiums, in them spotlights, those backstage is not, that's getting cut.
That's done. Yep.
That's done. Favoritism ain't what it used to be no more.
Mm-hmm.
Favor ain't what it is no more. And a lot of dudes cannot handle when they start to fade the black.
Yep.
They can't handle it.
It's true.
So, from what his wife said, you know what? We just gonna get into some photos first.
Okay.
And then we're gonna get into the 911 call.
Okay. Oh, you got all of that. Okay.
Yeah, and then we're gonna look at a few videos and we'll get into a 911 call, and then I'll let you kind of get your spin on it. All right.
Okay. Cool.
All right. First.
That's right. Richard Sherman, the star cornerback, the current free agent, was booked late last night, the wee hours of the morning, by Redmond, Washington Police Department. He is now facing, according to these police department, 4 charges, including burglary, domestic violence. This all followed a single car accident late last night. Sherman then, according to the police department, again, tried to break into his in-laws' house, was not able to do so. At that point, police were called. According to the police, he resisted arrest. A canine was then called to try to subdue him, and Sherman sustained minor injuries. According to the police, he's the only person who sustained injuries. Now, 4 charges, as I mentioned: burglary, domestic violence, resisting arrest, 1 involving the damage that he apparently caused to the door of his in-laws, and then the burglary, domestic violence charge. Of course, no injuries other than Sherman. He did not assault anyone. This, according to the police, despite domestic violence being in the charge, he did not assault anyone. Sherman is also being looked into for the hit and run that started all this. He is currently still in jail because, according to the police department, he cannot get out of jail until he sees a judge and bail is set. That has not happened yet. One other thing I want to mention, there was a somewhat disturbing 911 call where Richard Sherman and his wife allude to some of the personal troubles that he is currently going through. My understanding is his close friends have been well aware of this and actually visited Sherman's house on a couple different occasions this offseason to try to intervene and help Richard Sherman deal with what he's dealing with personally. Obviously, the culmination of this was this incident that we are hearing about now. And obviously, as we know more, we will let you know.
Okay.
Wow.
So, as you can see, he's facing up to 4 charges. 1, as you can see, they're looking into it to see if he was involved in the hit and run accident. That's 1. 2, burglary / domestic violence. They said he didn't hit no one. What a domestic violence come in at is the fact that it's still called domestic violence if I show up at your property and I get the damage and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, because even though I'm not personally hitting someone, when he kicked the door open, he could have ended up hitting someone or hurting someone.
Oh yeah.
So it's all a combination of that. So he has the hit and run accident that they're looking into it. He has burglary, then he has domestic violence, and it was something else, if I'm not remember. But like they said, even when the start of the offseason came, from what they know, now I don't know how true it is. I don't know how many people came and visited him. So it's 1 or 2 things that I key in on. They said when offseason started, he had people coming over there to check him out.
Yep.
So was this issue going on while he was still on the team? Was he new? Did he foresee himself getting cut? So he just kind of went into a depression? You know, because he knew, like, okay, once this season over with, they're gonna cut me. Some people foreseeable can see things like that.
Yeah.
You know, they know it's coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They know they're not themselves. They know they haven't been playing up the par and things of that nature. So they know.
Yeah.
So whatever it is, from only thing I can do is go from the off season and possibly before the season ended until now, until what we just seen, until what we just heard. He been going through some issues. Like I said, when the fade of black starts to happen, it's a scary feeling when you're not ready to move on. And on top of that, I always thought that Sherm will be one of those people, because Sherm is a highly intelligent person.
Yeah, he went to Stanford.
You know what I'm saying? He's a highly intelligent person, man.
Yeah.
I thought he was always really kind of one of the more level-headed people in the league.
Yeah.
But we don't know.
Yeah.
Always, because
that's true.
Even though he's smart, even though he's intelligent, but when you love this game and you love this light and you love that position and you love the fact that you're just not Richard Sherman who graduated from Stanford. You're Richard Sherman, the Pro Bowler, Richard Sherman, the Super Bowl champion, and now this is getting taken away from you because you don't know if you're going to get this back. That's a different feeling.
Yeah.
When you kind of start seeing everything slip out of your fingers, come to an end. New drafts just happened. People reloaded. Nobody was quick to call you. Things start to settle in that this can be the end of the road.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously, I don't think nobody goes in thinking, oh, I only want to put in, 5, 6, 7 years and I'm done. Most people want to be in this thing as long as possible.
Till the wheels fall off.
Yeah. They would rather be carted off.
Yeah.
After a 15-year career than walk off because you don't think I don't have it no more.
Yeah. Rather than being cut after what?
12, rather than being cut. 10? Yeah, somewhere around that nature, So let's get into this 911 video, man.
Okay.
911, what are you reporting?
I need officers to my house now. My husband is drunk and belligerent. He's threatening to kill himself.
Stop. What's the address? Are there any weapons? Stop.
There's no gun. I'm saying there are no weapons, ma'am. There are no weapons.
You need to stop interrupting me so I can get the information I need to get officers expedited.
I need officers here now.
What's he doing that you think he's going to harm himself?
He's being aggressive. He has sent text message. I took the keys out. They're in your car. He's trying to leave now in the house. He's being aggressive. He's wrestling with my uncle. He's threatening to kill himself. He has sent text message to people saying he's going to hang himself. He's saying that if the police show up, so please don't shoot is what I'm asking.
Okay, wait. Say that again.
He has no weapon.
He says if the police show up,
he said if the police show up, that he'll try to fight them. So they need to understand that he is.
Okay. Has it been physical with anybody there? You said he's trying to fight your uncle?
Yes, it has. Yes, it has.
How has it been physical?
He just tried to fight him.
Okay, trying to fight somebody and actually being physical is two different things. How has it been physical?
He's pulling. It's a 2016 black Mercedes. Richard, please stop. Richard, please stop. Please stop.
Is that a sedan, SUV?
It's just a black sedan Mercedes SUV.
Okay.
He's not going to be able to get out the gate. I cut it off.
What do you mean you cut it off?
I cut the gate. We live behind it. It's Richard Sherman. Like, ma'am, this is like a emergency. I need officers here now.
Listen to me. I'm handling this. You need to stop telling me that.
Okay, but what I'm
not going to slow help down. Talking to me is not going to slow help down.
Okay, well, what I needed to know is that he.
What's your name?
My name is Ashley Sherman.
Do you know what his date of birth is?
3/30/88.
Okay, slow down so I can understand you. What's the date of birth?
March 30th, 1988.
So that was a 911 call. I didn't know Sharon was that young.
Yeah.
88. Dang, man. She 88. I was born in 83, man.
He young, he younger than my brother, man. Wow. Man.
Well, Sherman ain't number what?
Well, he about 30, 33?
31, 33, 30. Yeah.
It's in NFL years, though, it's a different 33, my brother.
It's a different 33 in the NFL years, yeah.
Damn.
So,
wow.
Based on the 911 call, kind of tell me what you got from it.
Listening to that is really sobering, because I can just speak for myself. You know what I mean? I like when I was growing up, Jerry Rice, Warren Moon, Barry Sanders, all the dudes that I watched growing up play that game.
Yeah.
And you see him as like superhuman. You know what I mean? And you don't see him as a man or that bleeds red like you do. You know what I mean? That listening to that is like really like humanizing. You know what I mean? It's like because you see that, you see them on Sundays, playing the game Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever, whenever the game is, and that's really all you see. You don't see they like, they day to day. I've heard about it because I listen to like sports shows and all that, and I've heard athletes talk about how hard it is to get about, to even get out the bed on a Monday after playing a game. You know what I mean? Like just to go use the bathroom. So that's you really don't see the human side of them. So, and then hearing that, like you said, kind of going into your points, it's like, damn, like Sherm going through it. You know what I mean? Like that's the first thing came to my mind is like, I feel bad for him. You know what I'm saying? And like, you would think, man, he got, multi-millions, Super Bowl ring, Mercedes, whatever, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's like
he got everything.
He got everything. Yeah.
You think a man would want?
You think a man would want? You know what I mean? To be happy, but like you said, we don't know what's going on with him. But like, it's something going on. Like from listening to his wife's tone and the fear in her voice, and like he talking about hanging himself and all that. It's like, wow, it's really that's why I don't really, as I've grown up, because I was a kid talking about, the young, the players I watch, but like now as a man, it's like I don't really put nobody on a pedestal like that. You know what I'm saying? Not no more, because it's like, you got money, you got fame, and you got all the things that like you said, that you think somebody would want, but do you have peace? You know what I mean? Do you have are you I'm not saying speaking on him per se, but just in general, like the things that money can't buy, health, like just peace and comfort and being able to turn the page after this page is done in your life. I'm not saying that that's what led to this because I don't know, you know what I mean? Because we don't know really his side or whatever, but like, him talking about killing himself, man, it's just like I feel for that brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, if by some miracle that he came across this and Richard was hearing my words, man, look, keep going. You got a lot of brothers and sisters that's want you to be here. You know what I mean? You got it's not just about the football field. You got a life. You know what I mean? I think he got kids and all that. So it's like, keep going, brother. You know what I mean?
Like, what we see over
crazy,
here,
bro.
And for what we see over here, he's an overall good dude from what we've seen.
Yeah, from what we've seen.
I don't know his personal life like that, but for what we know and from what he was an overall good guy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like I said, yeah, man. What gets me about it is that a lot of people was very displeased with the 911 operator.
Why?
When you think, if you pay attention to the 911 operator, did you kind of hear anything that like threw you off, or maybe people just being too sensitive about how she was responding to things, or what? Or you didn't find nothing wrong with?
From what I heard, she was just trying to get the right information. I could see how it could be misconstrued, maybe like when she, I think when his wife brought up the police, and when she asked that, like, react, what he say about the police, so I get, but I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt because I'm pretty sure they get hundreds of calls during the day or whatever, So she was trying to keep her calm so she could communicate with her thoroughly, so we can get the the right story. You know what I mean? But I mean, like I said, I didn't hear nothing too egregious though, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear nothing too egregious. I think that I want to tell people this: 911 calls are different. See, it's a different 911 call when the 911 call is, "Hey, I walked into the house. My husband or wife is unconscious. I don't think they're breathing. Send help."
Yeah.
Boom, they instantly send help. What's your address? Boom, they sending it out.
Yeah.
This 911 call is different. This 911 call is he's being aggressive, but he hasn't put his hands on nobody yet. He ain't fighting. He tried to fight him, nobody got shot. Nobody, so the lady is just trying to get the information. Now, when you hear these 911 calls, I'm gonna give the 911 caller the benefit of the doubt too, because I'm glad, and I know there's a lot of things that a lot of people overlooked, but I'm glad whatever mix up that other people see, I'm glad it happened. Why? Because two things stood out in this 911 call.
Okay.
I expected to hear the tonality, the crying, and things of that nature.
Yeah.
He said he was gonna kill himself and things of that nature.
Oh yeah.
I get that. That right there, when she said, the 911 caller, this is what got me. When she said, well, he said he gonna kill himself, he said he gonna hang himself, immediately the 911 caller should have been saying, what's your address? And we sending the crew out right now. That this is the other side. Whatever the mix-up was, his wife said, well, he's behind the gate. And she was like, behind what gate? And she was like, ma'am, this Richard Sherman, do you know who he is? And that lady obviously didn't know who the hell he was.
Yep.
Just because your husband is in the NFL don't mean everybody know who he is.
Yeah.
Just because the Sherman residence popped up on the call ID or whatever doesn't mean that lady who's sitting in that 911 call really know who. She probably don't even watch football, probably never watched football a day in her life. Yeah. She don't know who your husband is. And that's what people who live in that light, who live in that celebrity light, got to understand. Everybody don't know you.
Yeah.
And everybody don't care to know you.
Yeah.
Some people don't care nothing about celebrities.
Yeah.
So that what stood out to me. She was like, ma'am, he's Richard Sherman. Do you know who he is?
Yeah.
Obviously, the lady was like, nah, I really don't know who he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just another person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Another thing was when she said, he said if the police come, he's going to try to fight them.
And try to fight the police, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad that whatever mix-up that they had in communication, it was enough for her to tell the operator that he's going to try to fight if the police come. So they already know, please don't pull your guns.
Exactly.
Please don't pull your tasers. Just wrestle him down. He ain't got no weapon on him.
Yeah.
I don't care if it take 4 or 5 of y'all. Y'all wrestle him down. Y'all handcuff him. But just don't kill him.
Don't shoot him. Yeah.
Don't shoot him.
Yep.
Because he don't got nothing on him.
Yeah.
He's just drunk.
Yeah.
He's drunk.
Yeah.
So please don't shoot.
Yeah.
So I'm glad that made it on the tape, on the call, to where hopefully she said, hey, He's drunk.
Yep.
He ain't got no weapons on him, but he's a want to fight.
Yeah.
Don't shoot.
Yeah.
Don't shoot.
Mm-hmm.
You got to tase. Okay. Don't shoot.
Yeah.
Don't tase too hard, or just tackle them down. Send a couple guys out there.
Yeah. Exactly.
They actually had a dog out there. A police dog bite. The police dog did bite him.
Mm-hmm.
A police dog did take him down, I think.
Mm-hmm.
From what I heard, a police dog did take him down. They got him into custody and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Yeah. So those were a few things that stood out about the call to me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna be honest. If that type of information can be given out every time on 911 calls, I wouldn't trip on the extra minute that passed by.
Yeah.
If it's gonna save my life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I think that's how it should be, because like I say, when Rich Sherman's wife was talking, she was just really upset, and she was really emotional, so she really wasn't clear in what she was saying.
Yeah.
So the 911 operator was trying to get her to talk. Okay, what's going on? Because like you said, if it's just okay, I had somebody close to me had a heart attack, y'all send help. You know what I mean? Okay, you ain't got to worry about cops, but this is somebody calling the cops. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like you say, you use the word aggressive. So
right. You're pretty much, you got to understand when you calling these police.
Yeah.
And you calling these 911 calls, the description that you're giving them.
Yeah.
The description that you're painting the picture.
Yes.
I mean, even though I know you're upset, you're mad, you're but you're painting the picture.
Yeah, because I don't remember where I saw it. It was a movie or something, documentary or whatever. But it's like they was going when you call the cops, they was like, I don't remember how it played out, but he was like they get the information and then they relay it to the cop. Whoever
they relay it to the squad going to the crib.
Okay, you come with lights and sirens, or you come. Since they got, he's armed and dangerous or whatever, you know what I mean? So, if you say armed and dangerous, I'm pretty sure the cops are already on alert when they come, when they try to come confront Sherman and, try to answer the call.
Because when you say aggressive, they come ready, they ready to bust.
They ready to bust, exactly.
They ready to bust.
Yeah, yeah. Don't let us say you got a weapon. Come on, it's damn near rap. You know what I mean?
They ready to bust.
They got the guns drawn.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm glad he got taken down.
Yeah, man.
I'm glad he made it to the precinct. He didn't make bail.
Yeah.
Yeah. For those of people who want to know, he did not put his hands on his wife.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing, because it lets me know that he wasn't just that slaughtered to where he just went in there and just started beating the hell out of her or whatever. From what we know, he didn't put his hands on his wife. This is the big question now.
Okay.
And you know what the big question is going to be.
Okay.
About this. Yet another NFL player, another domestic dispute. What his wife did say, he drank 2 whole bottles of liquor. He drank 1 bottle of vodka and 1 bottle of Hennessy. I don't know how big they are. I don't know how big they were. But he drank a bottle of vodka and a bottle of Hennessy.
I know that's too much. You know what I mean?
And they mixed. So you don't really mix clear and brown together. But you know what the big question is going to be?
What's that?
Is this a slow downhill effect of CTE?
CTE, yeah, that's why I figured you was going.
This is going to be this CTE is going to be all over this.
Yeah,
they're gonna check them. They're gonna get them scanned, and adverse effects of CTE is they're gonna want to find out if this has to do with collision.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's what I was thinking.
Brain trauma.
Yeah.
It's gonna be all over this.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
You
know, it's funny because I know he a cornerback. They not really, they tackle. They tackle. You know what I'm saying? But not like a linebacker, running back, guard. Guard, D tackle, none of that.
Exactly.
They in the trenches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
interception guys.
So you can only imagine what them dudes, CTE charts looking like. You know what I'm saying? The one that's really in the trenches like that. And like I said, man, the first. I'm not, I'm not saying you, but like I can imagine like people on Twitter like trying to go at the the 911 operator and all that. Like I believe that that's not the story. What I believe is, man, I hope Richard, can come through this, man. You know what I'm saying? And
yeah, most definitely.
I think that's really my takeaway personally from it. You know what I'm saying?
I know Marshawn Lynch. I know Marshawn Lynch gonna reach out to him. Man. I know him and Marshawn was good buddies, man. Yeah, hopefully, Russell Wilson. Hopefully, that's another one that'll reach out to him. And,
what's funny, man? It's like it's like a I love movies or whatever, but like you remember Rocky IV? When,
most definitely.
When Creed got, when Apollo Creed got killed,
he got mocked.
And Rocky was like, man, everybody was like, no, don't do it. But like him and Rocky was talking, granted, this is a movie script or whatever, but like, I believe you can take some of that in real life. They was talking like two warriors, two gladiators, on this movie. And he was like, man, what once the fight over with, what I do now? You can't just turn it off. So like, granted, it's a movie script, but like, he went into that ring probably wanted to get killed. You know what I'm saying? Because he told Rocky, don't stop the fight and all that. Y'all know how I go, but like
he already know. He went into that ring and said he went into that ring knowing, this right here, is most likely the last time. I'm going to be me.
I'm going out. This is how I'm gonna go out. You know what I mean?
It's the last time.
Yeah. And like you say, what is the war you go after? If it ain't no more war, it's a fight. Granted, it's an analogy, but like if it ain't no more football to play,
and that's all I've been doing since I've been doing since I was 6-7 years old.
6-7. What I do from now?
What new field I'm supposed to go on?
Yeah, man. That's really what I would like to focus on. Me personally. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully,
and you know why? And you know why a lot of them dudes have problems with that?
Why is that?
Because it's hard, bro. Say for instance, it's hard to go into this. That's why I try to tell my son, I would prefer you get married and start a family after your playing days. Why? Because if you go into the league at 21, 22, your playing days will be over by the time you're 34, 35.
Yep.
Depending. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully God's grace and mercy, you get to 34 and 35.
Exactly. Because the average
playing day,
be about 24, 25.
Depending on what you at. And he planning on being a offensive line, defensive line. So he
online. Okay.
Yeah, he doing good. Hopefully he can get 10 years out of it.
They can get 10,
Yeah, he can get 10. If he can get 10 to 12 out of it, that's good.
Yeah.
That means by the time you're 31, 32, your playing day is over.
Yeah.
Now you can start building a family.
Yeah.
And then the expectations being built starts from there.
Exactly.
This is where a lot of dudes have a problem in this game. They get this woman when they get that first contract, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the first contract, especially these big money earners, these top round picks and all that.
Yeah, Sherman, for example. Yeah.
They get this woman, they first round draft picks, they get the $15 million signing bonus, signing it and everything like that. And guess what happens? This is just day one.
Yeah.
And then they play, and then year 4 or 5, depending on who they are, they get another contract.
Yeah.
They get
bigger than the last
what they got.
Yep.
Bigger than the last one.
Yep.
So from day one until the day they leave, expectations from that woman and that family is just steady rising.
Yep.
Financial expectations.
Yep.
She want more. She spend more. She want more of this. She want more of that. The house get bigger. The cars get nicer.
Yep.
But the day that it's over with, the day that the money stop, the day that the career is over, those people expectations don't cut off like your career cut off.
Nah.
Your kids still is expect the same thing that they've been getting since they was born.
Yep. More.
Your wife still, your wife still expecting the same life that she was getting. Because the people's expectations don't cut off because you ain't making the money no more.
Yeah. And it don't go backwards.
Yep. Just because your plan days stop don't mean they expectations stop.
That's true.
And that's what a lot of dudes ain't handle. I gotta play forever because I gotta be able to keep up with their expectations.
Maintain this lifestyle. Yep.
We gotta maintain. We gotta cut back the spending. Why? Because I don't know where I'm gonna get this type of money at no more.
Yep. It's true.
So now you've been used to getting a new car every other year. Now, baby, you gotta hang on to that car for the next 5-6 years.
Oh, it can't be the Rolls Royce Phantom. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to
You ain't used to that.
Yeah, you got to go down.
You got to scale back now. We can't get that Phantom now. You got to scale back and just drive a Bourbon.
Yeah,
a Bourbon. What is that?
Yeah, what's that? Yeah,
what is a Bourbon?
Yeah.
I want the Rolls Royce truck. Nah, baby, we ain't making that roll.
Yeah, it's a shot.
They gotta scale back. Trips. Ain't no more 3 trips a year.
Yeah.
1.